tell me your name, please?
My name is Matt Cardle.
What would you like me to call you?
Please call me Matt.
How did you get your name?
My mother named me Matt.
Is your name important to you?
Yes, my name is important to me. Names can make a strong first impression on people.
How old are you?
I'm 27 years old. I was born on September 9th, 1989.
Where do you come from?
I was born in Da Nang City, Vietnam.
How long have you lived in Ho Chi Minh City?
I've lived there since 1999.
What are your goals for the future?
I have a few goals. I would like to save enough money to buy an apartment. If possible, I'd love to continue my education in an English-speaking country. In the next 3 months, I hope to have completed my degree and be working as an accountant. Of all the goals I set within myself, I want to travel around the world most. Tell me about a typical day in your life.
I have a hectic lifestyle. During the week, I usually get up at 6:30 a.m. I am an early bird. I go jogging for about 30 minutes and then have breakfast. I leave home at about 8 o'clock a.m. and get to work by 9. I take my lunch break about 1 o'clock, and for lunch, I usually heat up a frozen meal or order takeout. I leave work around 7 p.m. and get home by 8. Most nights, I go to bed at about 11:30 p.m. Then I start it all over again the next day. During the weekends, I stay at home and relax. After a busy week, I do the household chores, such as laundry, ironing, and vacuuming.
Can you tell me a little bit about your family?
I have a large family. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. One of my brothers still lives at home with my parents, and all the other siblings have all married and moved on to their own homes. Where do your parents come from?
My mother is from a city called Bien Hoa, and my father is originally from Da Nang City. Do you live with your parents?
I used to live with my parents until 2 years ago, but now I live on my own.
I got engaged 3 months ago. I'm getting married next month. Do you have any children?
No, I don't. We're planning to start a family as soon as we buy our house. Tell me about your grandparents.
My grandmother is about 80 years old. Fortunately, still very healthy and young-hearted. Unfortunately, I did not have the privilege of meeting my grandfather. Do your grandparents live with you?
Yes, my maternal grandmother does. She's been living with us for 10 years. She is such a blessing in our family. How would you describe your father's character?
My father is so thoughtful and open-minded. As a matter of fact, he has many good qualities and has always been a great role model to me. Who are you closer to, your mother or your father?
This is a difficult question. I adore both of them, but maybe I'm more compatible with my mother. We are very close. What is your mother like?
It's really difficult to describe her. One thing I can say is that she has a heart of gold. She is extremely kind-hearted and a devoted family member. Which one do you resemble more, your mother or your father?
I look more like my father, mainly in my eyes and other facial features. My hair is darker and curlier, but in character, I take more after my mother, I suppose. Do you argue with your mother or father?
Not really. My parents are very understanding, and I have the greatest regard for them. Do you get along with your sister?
My sister and I get along very well. We are very much alike. Are you going to bring up your children any differently than the way your parents brought you up?
Yes and no. My parents raised me well and gave me a good education. If I could do the same for my children, I would be happy. Maybe I would be a little more flexible. I believe my parents were unreasonably strict at times, so I will try to keep a balance between discipline and flexibility. Do you spend a lot of time with your siblings?
Yes, I do. I come from a very close-knit family. We depend on one another and spend lots of time together. What is the most important quality in your brother?
The most important quality of my brother is definitely his sense of humor. He is really fun to be around and has a great talent for making people laugh. In what ways are you similar to your brother?
We are very similar in character. For example, we are both outgoing. We are very similar in personality and have lots of things in common. For instance, we enjoy the same sports and music. In what ways are you different from your brother?
We are totally different in character. For example, I'm outgoing, whereas he tends to be more reserved. What does your brother look like?
He is about my height, sort of thin. He has a full head of hair and wears his hair up. He still has a very youthful appearance for someone who is over 30. How do you help your family members with housework?
I usually help my wife with the housework and the children with their school assignments. I also do the cooking, ironing, and so on. Who does the shopping in your family?
My mother does most of the shopping. My father and I do some shopping from time to time. What do you like best about living in an extended family?
Well, the thing I like best about living in a large family is the gatherings. You never feel lonely at all because there is always lots of interaction. How often do you see your family?
Pretty frequently, 3 or 4 times a week. How often do you have a family get-together?
Fairly regularly, typically on the weekends or during holidays. Are you happy with your married life?
Yes, very much so. I have an amazing partner and feel truly blessed with my family life. Why do you think you are compatible with your wife?
We have everything in common. Overall, we are a very well-matched couple. We enjoy the same things and have the same ideas. And generally, we are just made for each other. Like most married couples, we've had our ups and downs. Would you like to live with your parents after you get married?
I prefer to stand on my own feet and be independent.